And now they're taking U.S. citizens.
ICE.
This is Bernice Garcia Hernandez, a U.S. citizen who was detained by ICE for 7 hours. Her crime, according to her statement, she was taking photos of ICE vehicle license plates. It all started when Bernice drove to a Chick-fil-A where, according to a Facebook post that Bernice had seen, ICE agents were conducting an immigration enforcement action. After she got there, Bernice entered the drive-thru and started stamping photos of the ICE vehicles, an activity that, by the way, is protected by the First Amendment, but that is when her ordeal began. After taking those photos and driving away, the agents followed her, and at a red light, they left their car, approached hers, and started recording her without showing any type of ID. So Bernice did what every person in the United States is allowed and really supposed to do. When the light turned green, she drove off. But that's when things went south, because at the next slide, the officers turned their lights on, approached her car, smashed the window, and did what you saw before taking her to an ICE detention center where she was told that she was in, quote, so much trouble for taking pictures of a license plate in a public roadway. Now, ICE's version of the events is unsurprisingly very different. In fact, a government spokesperson wrote, and I quote, "Her reckless and dangerous behavior included driving over a curb and coordinating with other unlicensed vehicle to block and intimidate law enforcement officers." Is that true? Bernice calls the description 100% not true. And while we don't know who is telling the truth, we do know that after detaining her for 7 hours, Bernice was eventually allowed to leave with 0 formal criminal charges filed against her. So you have to wonder how honest the government is being, considering that there are several confirmed cases of ICE claiming that a person was detained and arrested for using their vehicle menacingly, only to be released with no charges or be disproved by video evidence. Like in this case, where ICE handcuffed a man claiming he swerved into them, only to then be disproven by surveillance video evidence. Or this case, where ICE agents used deadly force claiming that the suspect had fled, but the case was then dismissed because the court found no evidence that ever happened. Now, we don't know exactly what happened in this case, but considering all the precedents, this should chill you to the core.